Hello, everyone. John Bruna here with the Daily Quote. Let's get right to it. It's important to remember that we are not our emotions. They are a temporary experience that we're having. It is so easy to be overwhelmed by emotions, by feelings of sadness or anxiety, fear, even joy, excitement. These emotions are a normal part of our human experience. And they're not something that we need to stuff or change. They're experiences that we're having. And when we can understand that they help us connect with ourselves and the world, that they are really a guidepost for how to engage in the world. And then sometimes that guidepost gets incredibly out of sync and can become overwhelming. Emotions can be so overwhelming that they will actually have us not eat. We can fall into states of unmotivation. Of course, feelings can be so strong that it leads us to do destructive things to ourselves and others. But what if we understood that we're not our emotions, that the emotions will come and go, and we'll still be here, that they're a temporary experience? Well, then it's a whole nother opportunity to engage with our emotions in healthy and meaningful ways that are actually more accurate. It's pretty easy to say, I am frustrated. It's a different experience to say, I'm experiencing some frustration. When you think about emotions, and we can relate it to waves on an ocean, we can be very caught up in the waves, in the storm. Sometimes the ocean's calm. We're experiencing peace and ease. Well, what if we remember we're not just the waves, we are the ocean, the depth of the ocean. It's not impacted too much by the waves. We experience the waves, but remembering that we are the ocean. In this way, we can more authentically feel and experience emotions, but not have them dominate our lives, not have them force us or compel us to engage in unhealthy activities or rob us of our motivation. They're emotions. They come and they go, and we feel them. One of the big lessons I learned long ago was I don't always have to do things with my feelings. I actually just feel them. It never occurred to me, just feel my feelings. They'll come and they'll go. But most of the time, I wanted to change my feelings. I'm feeling this way. I want to feel that way. These are good feelings. These are bad feelings. No, they all have something to offer. And the word feelings, we feel them. They'll come and they'll go. They're information. It's okay to feel sad. Usually means that we love someone or something, and there's some difficulty with that. They come, they go, they connect us, they inform us. But they're not who we are. They're what we're experiencing. So it can be really healthy when we even talk about emotions to really say things like, I'm experiencing some anger right now. So it's not a good time to talk, maybe. And we can talk a little bit later when I'm more experiencing more calm. We experience emotions. They come, they go. We'll still be here. How we engage with our emotions, that's going to be the important thing. The is it F. Scott Peck? Yeah, his book, The Road Less Traveled. And this, basic premise that all neurosis comes from trying to avoid legitimate pain. And so when we stuff emotions, we try not to feel the unpleasant ones. Well, we can create a lot of unhealthy habits. But if we just feel the natural emotions, sometimes painful ones, sometimes joyful ones, a lot very in between, and we just experience them, learn from them, grow from them, it's a lot better opportunity for a balanced life and healthier choices. Hope you find that helpful. Hello, everyone. John Bruna here with the Daily Quote. Let's get right to it. Our personal attitudes, expectations, and whether we're hungry, tired, rested, happy, healthy, or sad have a direct impact on how we experience our circumstances. If we alter any of these, our experience of the circumstances change. This is so important to remember and easy to forget when we're caught up in a difficult situation or circumstance and maybe feeling overwhelmed. If we change our perspective, if we check in with, are we hungry? Did we get enough sleep? If we understand that our current physical and mental, emotional state has a lot to do with how we are experiencing things, we can realize that if I change something here, I can have a whole different experience. One of the real simple examples, just with the attitude or how I'm attending and awareness of my emotional state is, when I'm tired and not feeling well, my best friend can be pretty annoying. People that I normally appreciate can irritate me. I can also notice that with my family and relationships and partner. When I'm in a difficult emotional state, they can be very difficult. My experience of them can be difficult. But when I'm healthy and well and happy, people that I normally find annoying, I don't find very annoying. My relationships are a little healthier, easy to just adjust and do what we can to be helpful. When I'm in a better, healthy, physical, mental, and emotional state, tasks that otherwise would seem just too much to do, overwhelmed. No, no problem. Let's dig in. It's today. What do we have to do today? What can I do to be helpful? So the key here is that our feelings, our emotions, our mental and emotional experience isn't simply because of our circumstances, the people around, what's going on, but a lot to do with how we physically are and what our mental states are. And there's a lot of emphasis that we can see on if I change my perspective, wow, this is a long day, or, this day is never coming again in my life. Those are very different perspectives to the day. What's there to do that helps me improve my life versus what do I have to do today? Those are attitudes that we can shift. But it's hard to shift those if we haven't got enough sleep, if we haven't eaten well, if we haven't got a little exercise. So just remember when it seems like the world's really challenging, we're in difficult places, some of the things that we can do is self-care. And you might be amazed at how that actually alters your whole experience, and things that can seem overwhelming initially, just something we get to engage with today. So please, really, please be sure to have some self-care, get a little exercise, watch your thoughts, make sure you get some sleep, and see if we can eat something that's good for you today. It will change your experience.